What's going on, everybody? So in this video I'm just gonna go over a problem I had all my life. And it's basically, up until this point, for the most part, everyone that I've been around has always bored me. They were always boring to me. And I've been I've been around like a lot of different people, you could say, but I also haven't been around the world. I haven't seen everybody. And I don't think anyone really has seen everybody. It's almost impossible, and actually spend time with them. So at the most part, the foremost part, people are just made of identities, or identity and personality. Now let's just reverse a little bit. Outdoors person, outgoing person, lovable, friendly, supportive, any, like, opposite of bullying, and yeah, just real energetic too. And for the most part, I wasn't, I guess like, I wasn't around that type of energy. Basically, I was always around pretty much the complete opposite, if anything. And but I was talked to a lot of people, though, like different kinds of people. I don't want to categorize anybody in any sense, but just like maybe different genres of music, and just different types of people, basically, who did different things. Now, ironically, when I did sports with most people, those people, you would think they would be somewhat similar to me, but it's actually not. Now, I mean, you could say I'm an athlete or whatever, but I never really hung out with too many athletes and outgoing people. And there's not any reason for it, just they're not around me. And I don't know where to go meet these people necessarily. I mean, I haven't went out of my way to meet these people, but maybe there's a time to come when this all comes together and stuff like that. But for the most part, all my life, even I would do things that I necessarily didn't want to do, just for the sake of my friends wanting to do it, and like playing hockey and just doing sports or activities that I really wasn't interested in. But they never wanted to do anything I was interested in, which, whatever. But it always turned out like that, like all the time. And that's kind of annoying, but I kind of did the exercises, or the sports and stuff, activities, kind of for exercises, and I didn't necessarily like them as much anymore. Like, me doing them didn't make me necessarily like them, but I mean, it was kind of cool to experience it and to do different activities and things and be with my friends at the same time. But that it didn't really change anything. And then, like, aside from that, like I just said, go over real quick, I never really met these outgoing people, these athletic people. And though on the sports teams I was, and then sometimes when I did play sports with people, they were still utterly boring to me. That's nothing against them. And also, I just didn't really vibe with them necessarily. And I don't know how to explain. They were just like, I don't know, real boring, I guess. Almost robotic-like. They weren't, I guess you could say, friendly too, in some sort of retrospective. Kind of like bullying. Oh, I need to be better than you, and making fun of you instead of laughing with you, and holding on yards of things. And that was just really, I was never the type of person. I didn't want to be on a team that I know was going to demolish another team. because I want it to be more fair, you know, actually add some competition and make it equal, so to speak. Anyway, aside from sports and all that, another thing is, like I said, these people, they were like dull, and they're not energetic, and very boring, and most of the time mad, upset, or miserable about it. And it seems to be all my life I've been trying to uplift these people and make them somewhat happier, and it's just like ridiculous. I mean, it's all right, like, if I'm here, whatever, here to do that, or if I got to do that, it's just like all the time. It just like almost never ends. And hopefully it does, to some retrospective, just to be around some people, because that's the problem all my life, is just people always seem to bore me, like completely bore me, the people themselves. And I don't know how to, again, to utterly express that other than them being dull, not energetic, and just not interesting. Like, there just seems to be no life in them. Whether they're programmed or upset about something, miserable, angry, just not happy, basically, just all the time though. It's almost like it never ends. Now, that being said, recently, because health conditions, I haven't been around as much as people as at all, really, to some extent. And yeah, but for the most part, beyond that, it's a problem that I've always had. So just kind of putting it out there, basically. Let me know if you've had the same problem, because I know there's people out there that are somewhat similar to me, personality speaking, maybe in you know, form too, like physical form, or agileness or athleticness, whatever. I mean, there's people out there, but even when I get with some of these people that are like no, I wouldn't even say outgoing, because they're not. They're maybe athletic. Like, I see people going jogs all the time and stuff like that. I mean, I know at the end of the day, they never look happy, or they just never enjoy what they're doing. Or maybe they do and they're mad about it or angry about it. I don't know. But it's just like, I see it all the time. It like never ends. So yeah, I just wanted to say that was a problem that I've basically dealt with all my life, is people boring me. It just like almost never ends. Now, there is some exceptions where some people kind of didn't bore me, but I don't talk to them people anymore. And that's unfortunate, I guess. But yeah. And then most people, again, are like trying to take your energy and all your attention all the time, and it's just like, yeah, it kind of gets annoying. So that's basically all I had to say about this video. Let me know if you've been through something similar, or your experience on it, and let me know if you'd want to connect to something. That'd be cool too. Tree branch. Subscribe to the channel, give me a like. Have a nice day. Thanks for tuning in.